Hi pen fans, this is Brian at edisonpen.com. I hope that everybody's doing well. Hey, first of all, I hope that everybody's having a great holiday season. Remember that the December special is still going on, where pens in current inventory are 10% off, and every purchase, I'm sending $10 to the Susan G. Komen Foundation to fight breast cancer. Now, obviously, we're getting close here. Today's the 29th, so there's only 2 days left on this special. So if you're interested, send me an email quickly. But I'd like to thank everybody because at the beginning of January, I'm going to be writing a sizable check to Susan G. Komen. So thank you very much for, to those of you that participated. Greatly appreciated. The purpose of this video blog today is tips on how to navigate my galleries. One thing that I realized when you're looking for a custom pen and you go to my website, you go to the Smugmug galleries, it can be daunting. It can be dizzying, quite honestly, because literally I have well over 2,000 photos in these galleries. So I do have a couple of tips on how to effectively navigate those galleries without it turning into a huge hassle or without literally just being completely overwhelmed. I've got two tips. One is how to navigate, and then one is a new gallery that we just started up and I just made live today that I think will make material selection a lot easier. So I'll go through some tips on navigating Smugmug, and then when I finish with that, I'll show you this new gallery that I think everybody will find quite beneficial. So with that in mind, essentially, tips on navigating the website and how to get to Smugmug. If you go to edisonpen.com, here we are. If you're looking at the signature line here, these are the custom pens that you have to select from at this point. And let's say that you really like the Pearl. All right, when you get to this main page, you'll see that I've got a slideshow here. Since I do have literally over 2,000 photos of different pens that I've made that you can take a look at, get an idea as to what you might want, what you might not want, I put a slideshow here. I don't want to try and host 2,000 photos on my main website. So what I do is I have my galleries on Smugmug, which is a photo hosting website. It's a great service. They do excellent work, and I'm really happy with having my photos hosted over there. The reason that they're separated is that it's very easy to upload to Smugmug, it's user-friendly, and everything is also sorted very well by keyword, by caption, and it's just much easier to search. So let me show you some of these features. So let's say that you like the Pearl. Here's the slideshow. Now you can always look right through here on the website. Okay, here's a Pearl bulb filler in orange acrylic. There's the caption. Here's a bulb filler in blue striated acrylic. I love that material. That's great. You can send Brian an email and say, hey, this is a great material. I love that. Obviously, you don't want to sit here and look through a slideshow for an hour. If you click on the photograph, then that'll take you right to the Smugmug galleries, okay? And there's that pen that I was just looking at. The slide went to this Pearl bulb filler in black ebonite with a satin finish. That's the one that I was looking at. The other way to get here, if you're on the Edison Pen Company website, is you can always hit the Smugmug link right here. That'll take you to a page that talks a little bit about Smugmug, and it has some of these tips that I'm discussing today already published here. And then you can click here for the Smugmug main page, and then you get to the galleries themselves. Okay, so once you get to Smugmug and once you're here at these galleries, then what you can do is look through all of these galleries here. Now there's current inventory. This is that new gallery that I'll discuss in a little bit. The Stillwell, the Pearl. Here's all the galleries, and you can look through here and see all the different versions. Roller balls that I've done, bulb fillers that I've done, custom pens that I've done that maybe don't really fit any specific category. Some of the production pens. I also like to update photos from all the pen shows if I can, and then I'm avid with photography, so there's a little bit of my personal photography down there if anyone's interested. Because Smugmug is so wonderful about hosting photos, I decided to just use my Edison account for some of my personal photographs. So once you get in here, you can go in and take a look at the Pearl, and right here you can see I've got 438 photos of the Pearl, right? Geez, that's a lot. I've got 19 pages to go through here. How can I, this is a lot to look at, and I realize it is. So here's the tips that I have. From any page within Smugmug, you've got this search window up here, okay? And every pen or every material that I've put up on my galleries, are categorized by keywords and captions. So let's say that, okay, I would love to have an ebonite pen. So you type ebonite into this search window up here, and then guess what happens? Here is every pen that has ebonite as a keyword or a caption. Now, there's a lot here to choose from. There's, what, 5, 6 pages? And there's 417 results. So even this is not quite as narrowed down as you would like. But, of course, this is every ebonite pen. So you've already narrowed it down a bit. Let's say, okay, ebonite is a little too broad. Let's type in blue ebonite. Okay? Now, take a look at this. This is every pen that I've done or every pen that I photographed that has ebonite as a caption or keyword and blue. So this is basically every ebonite pen that I've made or that I've photographed that has blue in there. And obviously 70 photos, if you take a look here, I've got 70 results. That's a lot more manageable than 417 or, 2,000. I don't even know what the final number of photos that I actually have hosted up here. I know it's well over 2,000, and it's increasing all the time. Every week when I finish custom pens, I upload the photos here. So you get the idea, okay? You can type in anything that you want in this search window. Celluloid. And here is everything that I photographed that has celluloid in the keyword or the caption, okay? So I think that hopefully this makes sense. If you have any questions, let me know. But this search window is really going to help you. Type in anything that you want. Type in purple, type in green, type in acrylic, type in ebonite, type in translucent, type in whatever you'd like. This will help you to navigate these galleries and will help you to figure out a better way to narrow down what the selection is. Now the other tip that I'm going to give you is a new gallery that we just started. And so if you just go to the main galleries page, clicking this button here, you'll see the current inventory, and here's the new gallery with material samples. What we've done is we've taken these materials and we've gone ahead and put them all in one location. Instead of having to look through all the pens, all the photographs of pens, you can go right to this gallery. And granted, there's 211 photos here, but this is still quite manageable. There's 9 pages, and you can go through here. They are also grouped by their type of material. Like, we're calling this kind of category here camouflage because they all look kind of camouflagey, if you will. Starting here, you'll see flecked patterns. So it's all alphabetical, and all the flecked pens are, flecked patterns are together. All of the swirl patterns are together. I believe that here, I think we're getting into mesh. We have these materials that have like a mesh pattern going through them. Solid colors are all grouped together. Here we're getting into the swirls. Here's striated. Now, in this material gallery, you'll see that it's mostly acrylic. It's going to be updated on a regular basis, but right now I have mostly my acrylics, some of my ebonites, not all of my celluloids. So when you are looking through here, I think that this gallery might be awfully helpful. So 2 things. Make sure that when you're looking through these galleries that you really use this search window to narrow down what you're looking for, and then go to, again, if you go to like the gallery's home, material samples, I think that this will help people out a lot when it comes to finding a really cool pen material and narrowing it down. Okay? So anyways, hope everybody had a very happy holidays, and the New Year's right around the corner. There are some updates worth discussing. There will be a new pen probably next week. There's a lot of new happenings, actually. There's going to be probably 3 or 4 new pens, announcements, whether it's production, whether it's signature. There's a lot that's going to happen in January and a lot that's going to go on early in the year. So keep your ear to the ground for some new stuff that's going to happen next week. Signature line, custom, and production. We've been real busy over this holiday break. Okay? Hope everybody's doing well. Take care.